homeless. I totally lost it.
Lights don't shine. A girl with a broken heart, lost in a world of lies. Her eyes are dim like the streets she walks, chasing a dream that no one ever talks. The cold wind blows, but her soul is still.
Crack made me lose everything very fast.
With a broken heart, lost in a world of lies. Her eyes are dim like the streets she walks, chasing a dream that no one ever talks. The cold wind blows, but her soul is
Let's
still.
have this conversation, baby. So, if you don't mind, tell the viewers who you are again.
My name is Connie Ayala, but they changed my name. My real name is Connie Marie Jesawada Ayala.
Okay.
And, you know,
And
I am really-
how old are you?
I'm 31 years old.
31 years old?
Yes.
Okay. And this is our second interview, right?
Yes, yes. No, actually, isn't it the third one?
Third
Yes.
interview.
And I just wanted to say to you guys, look, I'm not out here to talk shit about nobody. I rarely even do anything to anybody.
Right.
So please, just do y'all. Don't talk shit about people. Plain and simple.
Right.
Don't lie to people either, because technically that's ruining somebody else's life.
Right.
And as far as the other stuff going on, we can talk about that in private, because that's something else that's between certain people.
Right.
But it doesn't have to come here to violence with certain family members or, you know, kids, because that's just wrong.
Right.
Totally wrong.
So what's been going on?
Well, I'm just going to point out certain things. There's a lot of things that are going on, and people see that, and they're doing nothing about it. They sit there and say, oh, it's fit. No, it's not. You know, and, you know, it's getting to the point where you're listening to lies and bullshit, and then you believe it, and then when something hits the fan, now you think it's, you know,
It's
fake.
you, right?
That's me, and you're blaming me for whatever happened
Right.
to said person or said people. Now, I understand that you want to blame somebody for, you know, whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
but if you really want to ask a question, ask it. Don't just sit there and blame somebody.
Right.
Because technically, I'm just going to say this. Yes, most of these deaths that have happened, I wasn't there for the situation,
Right.
but when this person died, they died in my arms. So for most of you people who are laughing that my son got stabbed 17 times in front of me, you guys really are ridiculous.
Right.
Because technically, I don't laugh at that. Death is death.
Yeah, there's
You don't
nothing
fuck
funny
with
about
that shit.
Right.
For real. And you're acting like,
So is
Oh, I'm
there a
just gonna do
reason
whatever
why
I want.
Why he got stabbed 17 times?
he got stabbed 17 times because
You're not gonna leave on me, are you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need something now. I'm sick.
Right. Okay, well, I did want your interview, but if you don't have time, then
I'll be back.
okay. I'm sorry, yeah, no one should be laughing about you and your child, or your child being hurt. You know,
No.
that's disrespectful.
I literally told this female a whole bunch of stuff the other day, which is the same female, I'm not going to say her name, and then she's going to talk shit while I'm walking away. So I'm going to say this. If you really have the balls to do it to my son, how about you do it to me? That's what I've been telling everybody on Facebook. You want to do some shit to my kids? No. Do it to me. Because obviously you guys have issues with whatever situational point of view you guys have. Then do it to me. Because you guys know where I'm at. You know where I be at. I'm not sitting there, you know, nonchalantly like, you know, this and that. Because technically I don't talk shit. I rarely talk to people. When I do, you know, you guys think I'm crazy, and I'm not.
Of course.
You guys know what the real deal is. You guys really don't like the truth, and honestly, the truth is better than a lie. If you guys want to adhere to your camaraderie or whatever, you know, lie upon lie upon lie to protect somebody else, that's on you. But I'm not going to lie for somebody. I really ain't. And my kids don't need to be involved in anything at all.
So
And-
how is your child doing? You said he was stabbed 17 times
Yes, he
yesterday?
was stabbed 17 times, but they did surgery on him last night,
Right.
and he was healing, but I had to pray about some things, so God's taking care of that, and now people are furious because they want to adopt my children. I said, no, hell the fuck no. They're gonna be with me now, because technically, you guys are trying to pretend to protect my kids when I already know what's happening.
You
Okay,
think
I'm
they
not
wanna
stupid.
Just take your kids from you?
No, they just want to hurt them. They want to hurt me to get to them, and technically it's bullshit. So I already know what's going on.
Right.
I'm not stupid. This has been going on since I was on national.
Right.
So, I don't adhere to violence, but if I have to be violent with someone, I will.
Right.
Because technically, I'm not out here to hurt anybody.
Right.
And technically, you guys really think I want to hurt you guys? No.
Right. Well, I know a mother will protect her kids, definitely.
Right. And like I said, I would never in a million years, because I know a lot of, people are saying that I molested my children. My youngest daughter, her name is Luciana. She's 7, okay? She remembers me since she was 4.
Right.
She came to me when she was 3 because she was with a different family because of CPS. And, ever since I've been with her, even when I was visiting, even when I was doing visits with her at my other house, back in the day with one of my exes, neither one of us touched her. Neither one of us molested her or raped her, because, there was someone there. Even if someone wasn't there, I would never allow someone to touch my child.
Right.
Ever in life.
Right, of course.
Or him and me spank them. I don't even spank my kids.
Right.
My thing is, I put them in timeout. That's it.
So let's say this. So what have you been doing every day?
Right now, I just been getting high. That's the truth. I've been getting high because I've been doing things that God is letting me do for a reason. And a lot of people don't understand that. They want me to quit right away, and then when I do certain things, they want to hurt me. Okay. And I'm not doing it to hurt them or to, create chaos. It's the simple fact that certain things take time.
Right.
Okay? People, it's not like I'm telling you, okay, you gotta quit too. No. Okay? You guys do you. I'm doing me. If you guys want to continue sucking shit, that's on you. But don't fuck with my kids. That's all I'm asking. And I've said that a million times to people. You want to fuck with somebody, fuck with me then. But don't fuck with my kids. Don't fuck with my grandma who's like 76. Don't fuck with my uncles and aunts because they got jobs. And if you need something, just ask me and I'll go get it for you. Plain and simple. My family is not greedy. My family is not bougie. They're not like that. You want something, just ask me and I'll go get it.
So where is your family now?
My family right now, I'm not gonna discuss the destinations or nothing.
Right.
I'm just gonna say we're
but
all
they're here,
struggling right now because people just want to hurt us. And technically, it's bullshit. It really is.
But they're here in this city, though.
In this city, yes.
Okay.
They come and they go talk to their people, and then they come back here with their people and do some crazy shit. And technically, I'm just over it.
Right.
Yes, I have brought people here too, but I'm not, I'm just gonna say this. You guys want violence, I'll bring violence. Because technically, I'm over it.
No.
This stuff right here, the stuff that you guys have been doing to me, I'm over it.
Right.
This has been going on since when? Since I got out of jail. In December.
Okay. So let me ask you a few questions. First of all, why did you go to jail?
I went to jail because I had possession of meth and I stole a company car. I drove it into a tree, then I went somewhere else, and because I was high. I was high on meth.
Right.
So
how long ago was this?
This was 4 years ago.
Okay.
4 years, not 5 actually.
Right.
So, I'm just gonna say this, people. I understand you guys are looking into my past as far as drug charges and shit, but don't fake some idealistic view of me having a warrant, because technically you guys are breaking the law. And I really don't give a fuck who your group of people are, because it's getting tiring. Like I said, I rarely talk to people. I'm not a cop caller. I don't fuck with cops, because I'm not even allowed to be around cops. That's part of the because I got out of jail with a bail. And they said I can't talk to cops. I can't be around cops. Not even in a different county.
So how is your day been going today?
I've been really trying to work on my anger because I really don't want to hurt nobody. But it's just getting to the point where it's like, okay, like I tell people, there's a line to everything. And when you mess with somebody and then you try to be nice and then they come and blame you for something else, it's like, okay, dude, I understand that you're trying to take care of your own business, but don't fuck up someone else's life.
Right.
If you did something, just own up to it.
Right.
Stop messing with people's lives.
Right.
Okay, if you're friends with somebody, be friends with them. But don't stab them in the back. Don't go over there and try to be nice and then punch them in the face later. Because technically, that's just wrong.
Well, I'm your friend.
I know you're my friend.
I'm your friend. What did you think when you saw me when I pulled up?
I didn't even remember you,
Yeah,
honestly. Because
right.
I've been so busy. Like,
Right.
people just don't understand. They think I'm just wasting my money on dope.
Right.
And if you haven't read on Facebook, which I don't think people talk about it because I tell them not to,
Right.
I've been donating since I was, 14?
Yeah.
To different charities, different countries. And now I'm donating to third world countries because there's a lot of teenagers out there who are using.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
trying to make sure they're okay and their brothers and sisters are okay, you know?
Well, what about yourself? Are you trying to make sure that you're okay?
Technically, I really don't care about myself. I just care about other people, which makes me happy. But,
yeah, but don't you,
know,
think in order to care about other people, you first have to care about yourself?
yeah, a lot of people tell me that, but it's just getting like old because they tell me to take care of myself, but then it's like, okay, you say that, you tell me that, but your actions show differently, you know? And it's just getting to the point where it's like, you know, at some point when you think that you're gonna see that person again and you never see them again,
Yeah.
and then you're like, damn, I wish I could have did this or did that differently, you know.
So what where do you go at night?
I work from day into, so, you
From
know.
morning to morning.
Yeah, I don't go to sleep.
Right. When you say work, what is that like? Trading sex favors? Trading sex favors for people who need
I'm just
your
gonna
help?
say this, I prostitute people. Yes, I prostitute myself.
Right.
But God is allowing me to do that because I'm trying to help other people. I'm not trying to do it to, you know, try to be a better person or be bigger, badder, or whatever on the streets. I'm doing this because I'm actually trying to find my friend. Her name is Abigail Freya. She's been gone. She's been missing since January, actually. She came back and then no one ever saw her again. So I'm trying to figure that out. And then I've been trying to help certain females, you know, adhere to their dreams. Because technically, we don't want to do this for the rest of our lives. And like I told one person, I said, look, if you can help me find somebody who does music and like with the whole beats thing, then I don't want to do this the rest of my life. I really don't. I don't want to keep doing this.
Well, I can definitely help you with that.
Because I want to do music. I love music. And I know how to do lyrics too. And I already have like a little small group set up, but that other person I really don't know. So, you know, it's just going to be us three for now.
Yeah.
If he wants to join, that's on him. But I'm not forcing him to be because that's not me. I don't force people and I don't bribe people.
Right.
You know, I just say, if you want to join, you can join. If you don't, then, you know, hasta la vista. I'm not going to...
So how much would you say when it comes to hustling out here on the street, would your price points go for? Like, what do you sell yourself
I
for
only do
first?
20, 25, or 30, but mostly I get 20.
Okay, now 20 would just be for oral sex, I guess?
No, for everything.
Oh, for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But mostly they just want oral or they just want sex, so they just pick one and then, you know.
Right. So do you believe or think that you could possibly get more in the idea of prostituting?
Honestly, if it's out here, not really, because most guys will not pay more.
Really?
And if they do, it's like you know, it's a falsetto.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of shiesty because it's like, okay, if you're not getting picked up, it's because you're doing it too high.
Right.
Because I realized that when I was doing it the first time, when I was 25, a lot of the guys would be like, hell no. So then I lowered my price. And then, you know, a lot of the people that, you know, are older, they're like, just do the presses up. Dude, no, they're not going to go for it.
Right.
You know, because this is Milwaukee. Come on.
So how much money would you make in a day as far as coming out here from morning to morning?
I would say, like, what, from 6 till midnight, I would say 350 to 400.
350.
But me just doing 20s.
Right. So, well, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's a lot of cars. That's
Yeah.
5 cars just to get $100.
Right.
So,
And lately, most of the cars have just been passing me, so
yeah.
my rate is, like, getting lower. As
Well,
far as, like...
how much lower can you get than $20?
No, I'm saying as far as, like, in a day. Like,
Yeah.
for a month, I would say for a month, I would say, what, 450 to 500.
Okay.
If I saved,
Right.
you know.
But do you actually do that? Do you save?
No, I don't.
You know,
'Cause I have to
as
eat.
soon as you get some money, you have to spend it on something. Correct?
Right.
I want to say I want things to get better for you, but it seems like things are either they're not better, they've gotten worse, or they're moderately the same from the last time we've talked.
I
You know
think
what I'm saying?
my faith is up there. It's just I gotta find the right people, you know.
I mean, faith without works is just,
Yeah, faith without works is dead.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think, like, prostituting yourself is going to take you to a specific point or a different level of...
I mean, it's like I said, my level is like up there
Right.
because God changed it.
Right.
But in reality, like he's telling me now, he's like, okay, after this done, you can't keep doing this to yourself.
Right. So
Well-
you think God wants you to prostitute yourself?
No, God is telling me to find her, but this is the only way to find her. You know, because
Why?
I know a lot of information already, and technically it's, you know, it's connecting, you know?
But you're not willing to ask the law for that.
No. How to know?
Okay.
It's just gonna get complicated.
Okay. So now you said, what drug is it that you partake in?
What?
What drug is it that you use?
My drug of choice is crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine?
Huh?
And that's the extent of it? That's the extent of it, crack cocaine?
Huh?
Take cash out?
What's happening, bro?
You take cash out?
Do I?
Yeah.
For what?
For some hard.
For some who?
Some hard.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just, I'm doing videos right here, man.
Oh, no, you were just here with this motherfucking kid and shit. I know her ass too, that's what I was wondering. But alright.
No, I be doing the YouTube videos, bro. Documenting shit, stories and shit, man.
Alright.
You know.
I'm gonna go up.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, Connie, I'll holler at you.
Yeah, what's up? That's who I am.
So, that's someone that you know, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Is this somebody that watches out for you? Or
Not really. I met him like what, 5 months ago, and
has he ever paid you for services?
he was going to, and I said no,
Right.
because I don't ask a lot, but I know a lot, so I just like nope.
Right.
On to the next.
I get it. Okay. Well, I see that you're pretty hyper right now. Is that because...
It's not that I'm hyper. It's just that I'm sucking on this, so it's helping me like lower my anger. Oh,
Would you be willing to walk into some type of treatment? If it was
I've
offered?
already done treatment like what 2,040 times. So
I mean, maybe
as
a
far as
different
treatment, God is my treatment.
Okay,
And as
well,
far as the other stuff, as far as smoking cigarettes and vaping,
yeah.
that is like, this is helping me. Oh, as long as I,
So when was the last time you walked into a church?
8 months ago, I
8
think.
months ago. And when was the last time you've got high?
The last time was what? No, it's almost been an hour.
About an hour ago. Did you get high yesterday?
Yes, I did. I
Every
get
day?
high every day.
Every day? And so, if you walk into a church as often as you can, do you think you'll grow more in that? Or do you think if you're out here on the street, you'll grow more in that?
As far as going to church, I mean, I literally, it's only when God tells me to go to church. So, you know, yeah. So.
Okay. I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to get help. I want you to be in your kids' life and help your kids do whatever you need to do to make them have a thriving, healthy life. You know what I mean? You don't mind that I stop by periodically to say things to you, do you?
No, what?
I said you don't mind that I stop by periodically to check on you and say things, do you?
I don't mind. Like and subscribe to
F.A.C.E Productions.
F.A.C.E Productions.
Thank you.
On the corner of Lincoln where the lights don't shine, a girl with a broken heart lost in a world of lies. Her eyes are dim like the streets she walks, chasing a dream that no one ever talks. The cold wind blows, but her soul is still. She sells what's left for a moment to feel.